Hey, welcome back to Positive Connections. And today we are doing part 3 of the Enneagram for Parenting. And our guest today is an amazing lady whom I've known for many years, and I'm so grateful to have learned this from her. So without further ado, please, Agnes, introduce your wonderful self.
Hello, Has. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be able to share the Enneagram with you. I've been learning the Enneagram since the mid 1990s, so that's 20 over years ago. And then in 1998, I joined Mind Transformations, and we are a personal development company, mainly teaching NLP. And in the early 2000s, I went over to the States to do quite a few Enneagram certifications, and I've been teaching ever since. Last year, 2019, I co-developed the Neuro-Linguistic Enneagram, which is using neuro-linguistic programming tools to help us deal with our personality issues. Looking at the Enneagram, this is a model for personality types where there are 9 different personality types in this world. So these 9 types, they think differently, they feel differently, they act and behave differently. And it also explains how the 9 types are when they are at their best and when they are stressed.
Best or stressed? I choose best.
In the Enneagram system, there are 3 main energies. So for today, we're going to talk about the group of compliant to inner rules people. These people are types 1, type 2, and type 6. Now, these people have like a voice in the head telling them what's the right thing to do, and they need to obey this thing and to meet the expectations. Unfortunately, when they cannot meet the expectations of these inner rules, they start to feel very guilty. So these compliant people suffer from guilt.
Wow, this is so important, especially this guilt thing. You know, when I teach children, or even when I train teachers for that matter, it is such a useful reminder for me that some people, they suffer from more guilt than others. I can't wait for the parents to find out more. In fact, I'm revisiting this too.
For these compliant people, this need to do the right thing and to obey the rules. And they're very watchful for other people also obeying the rules, and they can get provoked when the rules are being bent or broken. So they need to be of service, they need to be good, and they need to meet expectations. The mindset is, how can I meet expectations? The compliant group, type 1, there's a lot of should in their life. Should do this, should do that, must do this, must do that. In fact, they have a hand gesture for it. It looks like this. Should. They have very, very high standards because they want to make the world a perfect place. And very principled, very fair people, but very serious.
Yes, and I've seen so many of these children and even parents for that matter, and even teachers when I'm doing teachers training. So it's interesting, like for children, they will go, cannot do that, right? Cannot do that, right? And if it's like from parents, they should not be doing that. And even from the teachers, it shouldn't be like that, isn't it, right? There's so many shoulds. Love that. So what's your secret sauce? What's that little tip for these people if they suspect that they might be a type 1 themselves or their children?
Or for the type 1, really make time to enjoy yourself, to have fun, to relax.
Wow, this reminds me. I'm a type 7, right? So that was a type that we covered on the first. And I remember when I learned about the Enneagram from Agnes, and I do apply this in my trainings as well, that the 7s, when we are unhealthy, we go to type 1. We become the perfectionist ourselves. And that actually helped me to understand myself better. So this is so wonderful, Agnes. So dear parents out there, if you find that you are in this mode where, you know, should, must, be aware. Awareness is the first step.
Yes, moving on to type 2. Oh, these people are very helpful, very caring. They are into relationships. They want to make sure that the other person is okay. They take good care of them. They're very attentive to the other person. They are so warm, so generous, so kind. They're always wanting to help other people, such that if anyone asks them for anything, whether it is lending them something or giving them something or giving money, lending money, they will do it. They find it so hard to say no, so hard to disappoint the other person. So in a way, sometimes they're being bullied as well by other people.
Wow. Yeah. As you were talking, it just comes to my mind, especially this word helpful. Like sometimes as a teacher, I always wondered, why is this girl so nosy or this boy, teacher, can I help you? Can I help you? It's only after the Enneagram that when I acknowledge and I realize that, this is probably the helpful type. And when I say, oh, thank you so much for wanting to help. And you can see them like so happy, and acknowledging them is something that I have been doing for those who are like trying to be helpful. And even like some parents, I found that they have a hard time to say no to their child, and they can even end up micromanaging.
Yes, definitely, because always being there, doing things for the other person, taking care of the other person, they forget to take care of themselves.
Absolutely. So, what is the secret sauce for type number 2?
So instead of always out there helping people, they find out something that they really enjoy and they can do it for themselves.
Wow, to do something for themselves that they enjoy. Well, this is amazing.
So there is self-care.
Self-care. Breathe. Amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes. I'm loving this.
Type 6. Oh, these people, you can think of them like, in a herd of zebras. They like to be in a group. They like to be together. They are very loyal. They love teamwork. However, they are very security or safety conscious. And like the zebras, they're always looking for where the lions are. So the type 6 is always asking, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? There's a lot of contingency plans for them.
Yes, it's my visual brain just keeps popping up. It's like, is my mommy coming back? Is my mommy coming back? They could be in school and they know the routine, but what time is mommy coming? Is mommy coming? Is daddy coming? What time is it? Is it time to go home? What if, what if, what if, what?
Yes, the anxiety can really get to them for the type 6, even to the extent that they can't sleep at night.
Oh, wow. So what's your secret sauce for type number 6?
It's to really appreciate them when they're thinking about all the things that can go wrong. Yeah, so sometimes other people find them, so negative. It's actually to show that you're paying attention and that these things could go wrong, and maybe go along with some of the contingency plans. On top of that, to give a lot of reassurance and to build trust and to build confidence.
So, dear viewers, I hope you have enjoyed this program. This is the last part of a 3-part series, and today we've covered the compliant type 1, type 2, and type 6. And if you want to find out more, which I highly recommend that you do, and you must meet Agnes. Her energy is just so precious. It's not just about the technicalities of it, it's the energy that must be experienced. And I'm so grateful, Agnes, for your energy. So how does the viewer get to know you, and where can they find you?
Thank you so much, Has. You can go to my website at mindtransformations.com. There's a lot of information there. And for our Neuro-Linguistic Enneagram, we have a profiler with a report, which can do with you for a 1-hour private consultation, where you can learn how does your personality actually drive your parenting style, how do your compulsions maybe affect children or your spouse or your loved ones, and most important, what are some simple actionables you can do every day that help you to develop your best healthy self.
Wow, this is amazing. And this is exactly what I did with Agnes about 16 years ago, as I saw Agnes as an Enneagram coach. But this is so much more. And what an honor to have the co-founder of this Enneagrammic NLP, the Neuro-Linguistic Enneagram Profiler Report. I can imagine how powerful it is and the actionable steps. And I hope that the dear viewers out there will have some awareness of how they can help themselves. And Mind Transformations, oh my goodness, they are just an amazing team. And I'm so grateful to have walked the journey with Mind Transformation since 1998. And that's how I met Agnes. And for the viewers out there, please click on the link below. Do register for you to have the chance to win this 1 hour of private consultation with Agnes. And Agnes has also been so generous to actually add on to giving out handouts. So once you register at the link, you will have a redirection of where to download. And last but not least, if you have any questions, please email us. It's all in the link below. And we will get back to you within a month. And who knows, we might just have a Q&A. We're going with the flow because at the end of the day, we're doing this out of love. So, is there anything else that you want to say, Agnes?
Looking forward to meeting one of you for a private consultation.